Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Against the Public for August 30th. I'm Dana Lane. Today, we'll go through my top Major League Baseball free plays after yet another winning day on our free plays. An incredible August. Let's cap it off with the final 2 days of the month. I hope everybody's been able to tail and make some money, stuff some money into that football bankroll. After we finish the show, run on over to pickdawgz.com. I'll have my premium. I already have my premium college football plays locked and loaded all the way through Monday. So I promised every play would be up on Wednesday. Got it up Thursday morning, but every play from now until Monday in college football is up there right now. Major League Baseball will be up there, and the WNBA. You can jump on those single plays or the 3-pack for $49.99. Football is $54.99. But again, another 3-pack winner in college football last night. An incredible start to the season, 5-1. We'll talk about that in a second. Every 3-pack, every individual play comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that says you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. That's our guarantee to you. I don't think any other site is doing that for you. There's only one way to get involved with every play that I release, and that's to simply become an all-access member. And guys, if I could take a second, absolutely overwhelmed by the support on the premium plays that you guys showed me yesterday before our Thursday plays, which ended up being good. So I'm thankful for that, but just absolutely overwhelmed by the confidence that you have in putting your money behind me, and we're going to have a tremendous season. So I want to thank every one of you, whether you got an individual play or you got a year pass. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. You can get my all access pass for the next 30 days for less than $11 a day, my next 90-day pass for less than $10 a day, or jump on that all access pass for the next 365 days for one low price. It just comes out to be about $3.70 a day. You throw it on the credit card, we'll pay it off month by month, probably pay it off in the first month, and we're going to sit back and relax, and we're going to have a tremendous college and pro football season. It's already been a great football season so far, and we haven't even started to hit on the NFL yet. So very much looking forward to the rest of the season, and it's off to a great start, as I promised. If you haven't joined me yet for college football, for the entire college football season, well, over 4,000 units won between college football and the NFL last year. We are 5-1 to start the college football season this year, just under 60% winners last year. Push that over to 60 if we combine the 2 years. But by the way, guys, we have 11 plays locked in. So it's not like we're going to put 2 or 3 plays up. 11 plays starting on Friday, and that goes all the way until Monday. So you're going to have plenty of action if you get involved with one of my college football packages, or just get that all access pass. You'll get every play from Major League Baseball. You get every play from the WNBA, and of course every play from college football this weekend. So please make sure you do get involved. My college football pass, $599.99. My NFL pass, $599.99. Combine them together, $899.99. That gives you every play in college and pro football right through the World Series, right through the Super Bowl, and right through the national championship game. So thank you so much to everybody that has gotten involved so far. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, on to your free plays for Friday. Remember, these are probable, so please confirm before placing your wagers. We'll start things off at 12:40 Eastern Time, 9:51, 9:52. Milwaukee Brewers against the Cincinnati Reds. Colin Ray against Nick Martinez. The Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers are going to play 2 games today. We're going to be interested in game number 1. That's the game we're going to be invested in. The Brewers continue to have a stranglehold on the National League Central, a 9.5 game lead over the Chicago Cubs, while the Reds, we know, are thinking about 2025. Early betting patterns show massive public support for the Milwaukee Brewers and the over. We see 99% of the money on the side. 98.99 has bounced back and forth. Tons of support for the Milwaukee Brewers, and 85% of the money is on the over. The actual ticket count isn't so lopsided, but it does show the same results. We have 72% of the tickets on Milwaukee, and 73% of the tickets on the over. Despite that pattern, most books have opened the total up at 10. We are seeing now an adjustment at some of the bigger books down to 9.5. And the reason for that is the 15% on the under really encompasses a lot of professional wagers. We see a professional wager at UWager, then at Bet Rivers. That moved that number down to 9.5. We also saw under wagers at Parks, that's in Pennsylvania, and Bet MGM. Those are all trigger properties, and that forced the others to move their number to 9.5, or real close to moving it to 9.5. So if you don't have it yet, sit back and relax, because 9.5s are coming. We do suggest double checking the pitching assignments, because from everything I'm told, it's Ray and Martinez in this one. We have seen a few large wagers coming in on the Reds, so double check on Ray specifically before placing your wager. It's an interesting trend interesting betting trend, considering Ray is 12-4, 3.61 ERA. Got roughed up in his last start against the Oakland A's, but still 3-1 over his last 5 starts with a respectable 3.66 ERA. Martinez is 6-6 with a 3.62 ERA, but it's been feast or famine for him. He allowed 1 or fewer runs in 3 of his last 5 starts, and then the other 2 starts were less than stellar. So it's feast or famine with Martinez. I think there's going to be a lot of runs scored in this game. If there is a pitching change, that's good for us. And if we stay with the pitchers that I have right now that I've already handicapped, that's okay too. We're going to go over that 9.5 minus $1.15. And remember, if your book still says 10, just relax for a second and wait for it to get to 9.5. But even if it doesn't, it's still a play, because obviously if we like it at 9.5, we're going to like it at 10. Game number 2, 6:40 Eastern Time, 9:53, 9:54. Atlanta Braves, Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies minus $1.35. 8 is your total. Reynaldo Lopez against Ranger Suarez. Lopez is 7-4 this year. It's fantastic ERA, 2.02 ERA. It's been lights out over his last 3 starts, although he didn't receive a decision in either of his last of those 3 appearances. Did not receive a decision in any of those games, but a 1.29 ERA in those games. So let's take a little step back and maybe get a bigger picture of where he is and who he is. He's not winning he's not winning games. Over his last 5 starts, he's 0-2, but he still has a sparkling ERA of 1.73 over his last 5 starts. The Braves have averaged 4.10 runs per game in his 21 starts, and they've scored 4 or more 12 times. 7 times they've scored 6 or more. And of course, in their recent run, they've scored 27 runs in their last 4 games. Ranger Suarez, 11-5, 2.82 ERA in 21 starts this season. I was on Suarez. If you go back to the early videos, you know I was on Suarez a lot early in the season. They kind of tailed off of him a little bit, but since late June, he's 1-3 with a 6.58 ERA, and of course he did have that trip to the injured list. 97% of the money's on the Phillies, 74% is on the over, but the money line and the total is being pulled down. It's reverse steam move, just because some respected wagers are in those smaller percentages. We're going to go over the 8, which I think is a very generous number when we're talking about these 2 offenses. We're going to go over the 8 in this one, minus $1.10 each way. 9:40 Eastern Time, 9:59, 9:60. Los Angeles Dodgers on the road against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Dodgers minus $1.24. 8.5 over minus 19. Clayton Kershaw against Zach Gallen. Again, wait for all this Dodger money to come in. It's coming in. The professional money is going to come in as soon as Clayton Kershaw is announced officially across all platforms. Believe me, Dodger money is coming. We've already seen some movement with some spots that have offered the Snakes plus $1.10, but we're going to go with that plus $1.05 because that is the consensus number right now. But does give you an idea that we could see plus $1.10. We could even see plus $1.15, because I fully believe we're going to see a ton of Dodger money as this game gets closer to first pitch. Diamondbacks have won 7 in the last 9 games. They're 4 games behind the Dodgers for the top spot in the National League West. And the Diamondbacks this year, if you have followed them all season, they've absolutely been an automatic wager. 12.26 units won. Only the Milwaukee Brewers have been better against the money line for bettors this year. Brewers are up, have won 16.36 units overall. As an underdog, the Diamondbacks are 32-33, not a winning record, but of course that's good enough to turn a profit of 6.53 units. As a road dog, Arizona is 26-22 plus 10.81 units. Only the Brewers and the Yankees are better as a road dog. Clayton Kershaw, 2-2, 3.72 ERA after 6 starts. He was lit up against the Tampa Bay Rays in his last start, allowing 5 earned runs in 5 innings. Zach Gallen's 10-6 with a 3.65 ERA, was terrific against the Red Sox in his last start, allowed 2 hits, no earned runs in 6 innings. He's 4-1 in his last 5 starts with a 3.50 ERA, and the Diamondbacks have won 5 of the 9 meetings between these two teams this year. We're going to make it 6 out of 10, or at least bet to make it 6 out of 10. We'll take the small plus money here, but I think we'll get a little bit more. We'll take Arizona plus $1.05 as your third free selection. So that does it for your Friday free plays. Please go to pickdawgz.com. Get involved with one of my many all-access passes that will take you through the entire college football weekend, Major League Baseball, WNBA selections as well. So jump on those individual plays. You can do a 3-pack. You can pair me up with another capper. Whatever you're comfortable in doing, let's get to work this college football season. And remember, those 3-packs are just $49.99, but the college football one is $54.99. Here's our Friday free play recap. Milwaukee, Cincinnati over 9.5, Atlanta, Philadelphia over 8, and Arizona plus $1.05. That does it for today's show. Thank you so much to everyone who watches on a daily basis. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate that so much. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Friday.